So you were expecting a binaural beat, but you got me instead. Give me just a moment. I want to give you a little insight on spiritual awakening, because that's why you really clicked on this video. That was your higher self guiding you to gain a little bit more insight on what's really going on and what it means to be awakened. So, binaural beats, chimes, tones, all of these things are very calming to our spirit. And it's very important as you go through your spiritual awakening that you listen more to sound, to tone. Things are happening at the speed of light. Things are also happening through sound and frequency. The more you're tapped in, the more you can clear your own energy field and become more at peace with yourself as you go through your day. See, there is a shift that has taken place in the overall collective consciousness. People are awakening in droves, and they're stepping into new ways of thinking, new ways of being, and new realities. It's interesting, isn't it, that we can be a collective and yet individually be experiencing different realities and yet be a part of one reality at the same time. There's so many things happening around you, and it's like when you first wake up out of bed and you get up and you're well rested, and once you're up, you're up. There is no going back to sleep. You're awake, and now it's time to start your day, what you have to do to go. And that's what's happening with the collective consciousness. Once you're awakened, you can't go back to sleep. There's just no way for you to do that. I know you've probably seen The Matrix, and there's the scene where the guy who was on the team, he just got over it. He was over it, and he no longer wanted to continue with the team. So he sold them out to the agents, and he said, listen, I want to go back because ignorance is bliss, and I just want to eat a good steak and not think about it. But this isn't a movie, and it doesn't work like that. When you have been awakened, it's that you have responsibilities within you, even if you don't know it yet. And most times the responsibilities that you have, the powers that you've been given, the gifts that you've been given, even if you're not fully aware of them, is not just for you. It is for other people. It's for the collective consciousness, because the universal consciousness is shifting. It's evolving. We, as a conscious collective, are raising the vibration. We're coming out of an old paradigm, shifting into a new paradigm. And that's something quite cosmic, quite big, quite phenomenal. And yeah, it can seem a little sci-fi, right? And of course, all of the nerds everywhere are geeked out because all of the things that they watched all their childhood is now becoming a reality as an adult. So they're happy. Everybody else is trying to figure it out. It's about stepping into this new shift. The rise of the divine feminine aspect of who the universal conscious, the infinite consciousness is coming into effect. We've been dominated predominantly by the divine masculine in a more toxic form. And now you see women in droves stepping into all of who they feel that they are, no longer hiding different aspects about them. They're understanding that they can be the priestess and the CEO, that they can be the shaman and the yoga instructor, that they can be an entrepreneur and a conscious being. And it's a beautiful thing to watch as not just men, but especially women step into this higher evolution of their soul. And it's for the greater good. It's for the collective. It's for humanity. And so when you're out and you're searching for binaural beats and you're wondering, what is this and how is this and what am I going through and what is quantum this and what is consciousness even? As you're searching all over for answers, the most important place to search is within yourself. Your higher self, that which is a part of and connected to the higher infinite intelligence, the most high, the most supreme being, the creator. That part of you knows completely and fully what's going on and will lead you, like it did to this video, to give you more understanding, that you go within and you let it come out. You evolve into it. You search from within just as much as you're attempting to search on YouTube University. And you find your answers based on who you are. People aren't going to understand it, and that's okay. Not everyone is meant to, and not everyone will awaken when you awaken. Hell, they may not even awaken in that lifetime. But your responsibility, what you have been charged with, is universal responsibility. And you might not see that. It might be new, or maybe you know all about it and you're true blue. Whatever it is, you keep moving forward because it isn't about you. It's about the collective. It's about helping to shift and raise the vibration into a higher consciousness than what we've seen. There's real work to do, and we all have a part to play. And so you can never go back to sleep. I don't even know if it's possible at this point. Even if you try, your soul will lead you to see how much you have awoken, how much you know, the things that you've seen, what you've dreamed about. Does numbers follow you? 1111, 333, 222, 1212, 2727. Yes, numbers is a language, a divine language in and of itself. And the most divine uses language of all sorts, including numbers, to speak to you. So you already know how much you're tapped in. You're experiencing synchronicities unparalleled. You just know things. You're starting to feel things. You feel like you can feel other people's emotions. Sometimes you feel like you can read their mind. Maybe you can, because those are different gifts. And the more that you search within yourself, the more you'll get those answers to give you language and clarity. Don't be afraid to be who you are and to step into that. And even when you have people around you who just aren't going to understand, you have to stay the course because you've been given a universal mission, and your destiny is to accept that and the full realm that it lies in, and let things unfold. So continue listening to the binaural beats, continue meditating, cleansing your aura. All of these things will be very important because we're going through life and we're interacting with other energetic beings. And so what they are experiencing and what they feel can be impressed upon you. And as energetic beings, we really are impressionable. So it's important to cleanse yourself, to clear yourself. Reiki and binaural beats and nature, connecting with the source energy. We have entered into a new age, and some people have an opinion as to when that new age happened, whether it was December 21st, 2020, whether it happened earlier in 2020, whether it happened back in 2013. There's many different theories out there about when we actually entered the age of Aquarius, but nevertheless, it is here. We are in it, and this awakening is part of it. So continue to seek out the knowledge, but do it by first going within. and the breath work. Definitely do the breath work. That's the most important. All of it rides on the breath. So I am Ashley Raquel, the Lux Coach. Come back next time for more insightful information on all things human design, spirituality, and conscious entrepreneurship. I hope you have an amazing day, and I hope that you continue to awaken in the most beautiful of ways, that you continue on your journey, your path, your dharma. What's for you is for you, and it can never be taken away from you because it's divine. So step into it. Step into all of who you are. Don't be afraid. Have complete, total trust in the divine creator and let things unfold beautifully.